what's up, word? It's the kid, expect greatness from Boss Life, and today I'm spending time with time.
Every time, yeah, it's alright. Shout out my nigga, that's Boss Life. And yeah, we be living that Boss Life. And yeah, niggas living the best life.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Heidi Time, and on today's episode of Time with Time, we have the one, the only. Ladies and gentlemen, he goes by the name of BossLife.
What's up? How you?
I'm good. What's good?
Nothing much.
How you feeling?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Always.
You ready for this?
Always.
Let's get right into it. Who is BossLife? Where the heck does BossLife come from? Tell me. Talk to me.
So BossLife is a promotion and management company based in the DMV. The whole term of BossLife came from me and like a group of friends originally when it started. We used to do like little high school and college parties here and there, and then we just kind of took that on a bigger scale to where it's like it's easier to do something as a group than as an individual. And the term Boss Life, you know, the boss in it stands for built on self-success.
Oh.
So that's the lifestyle, you know, we kind of try to portray as promoters and managers, and whatever we're doing is we're going along. So, you know, the group consists of me and DJ Mambo, so.
Build on self-success.
Correct.
You know, for the longest time, I never truly knew it. I just basically boss your life up, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like that. Like, I didn't know it was like, those
it's
like
actually
that.
like a whole meaning and a
How
whole,
come you didn't tell us this since forever ago? How come we just found this out in 2018? What's this?
Everything's in the works. I feel like I like to give everybody that leeway to, you know, to put your own meaning to it. Like you just say, you know, boss your life up.
Right.
But that term boss is kind of like, it's a lifestyle. It's not
Yes.
just words to us. You know? So that's what that is.
How did you get into, I know you said you and a group of friends kind of just started hosting parties and all that good stuff, but what made you get into promoting and management and all that good stuff?
I mean, as far as like the promoting aspect, I don't like to party per se, but I like the whole idea of people.
You don't like the party?
No, I'm not.
What
really,
is this?
Boss
Life don't like the party?
Yeah, but I like the whole idea of like people assembling and having fun together. So I'm like you said, like I'm that hype guy. I like to see everybody. So I'm like, why not just do events? You know, have people assemble, spend their time better than, you know, just do that. So
Doing bad stuff.
that's what the whole term came from. So it's like, you know, we went from smaller parties to bigger venues, and we just built on and on from there.
So, I know where you're based, but for every single person who don't know where you're based, where are you based? What's your territory?
We based in the DMV.
You know what I'm saying?
We based in the DMV.
So DMV, what's a typical Boss Life party like?
A typical Boss Life party has to consist of the best sounds in Maryland. Like, it's a party where there's not a dry moment. You know, we'll always have some of the finest DJs in the building. So always just that high energy, you know, and you want to enjoy yourself. You want to leave there like, what happened last night? Like, that's what a typical event is like.
So y'all are trying to get us that fucked up, so we don't remember nothing?
If you can Snapchat at a Boss Life party, you're doing something wrong.
What?
Yeah, you need to be.
For sure I can't party with you, because I can't
You need
hang.
to be all the way.
Yeah, no, I can't hang. I cannot hang. So, like, you know, like when you talk to like promoters and managers and all that good stuff, they almost, everyone sounds alike. You pretty much all have the same goal. You know what I'm saying? What sets Boss Life apart from every single like team?
I feel like promotion, especially I can speak for like in the DMV, it's getting kind of like a bad rep because like promoters these days are selfish. They don't care about the party, they care about the money. Whereas I feel like if you're at like a Boss Life event, I want to see everybody have fun. I'm not too concerned with the money aspect of it. I'm not doing this for like a paycheck. I'm doing this, like I said, I like to see a group of people in one room just enjoying themselves and, you know, doing what they have to do. So I feel like that's what sets us apart from everybody else.
You know, it's funny you said that because I've personally been to parties with you, right? And I can vouch for him when he says like he's not really into the money, because there's times where it's like he has to pay other people and it's just like, bro, all right, we're coming up short tonight. I'm not going home with $2,000. I'm only gonna go home with 500, but that's okay because my DJs got paid. Everybody had a good time, and I feel like that's one reason why people keep partying with you. You know what I'm saying? But also, I also feel like it's difficult because we're young, you know, we're younger than a lot of the promoters and a lot of people doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we don't get credited a lot. How do you feel when, let's say you're talking to some older promoter and he kind of downs your shine, like he doesn't believe in you as much as, you know, your potential, you got it, you know what I mean? Like, how does that make you feel?
At the end of the day, the way I look at it is like that older promoter was once me. Somebody downed his shine. So I look at it like, oh, one day I'll be up at your level. And I won't be that guy to down somebody else's shine. Because to me personally, like, the older promoters these days, they're for them. They realize that their time is coming to an end. So they're trying to milk every little penny, every little dollar, they're trying to get everything out of it.
Yeah.
Whereas us younger promoters, we're still in a stage where we're making mistakes. We're navigating our way through, whereas these older promoters could just hold our hands like, do this, do that. They rather look at us make these mistakes and laugh. Like, I see these kids don't know what they're doing, but they forget they made 1,000,000,001 mistakes before they were up at this level they're at, you know, so we just work at it slowly.
Huh. A promoter with brains.
Oh,
I like you.
I'm trying.
Alright, so how do you feel when people, there's this bad thing about us. I'm going to say us because at some point, every single one of us have done it before. How do you feel when people always try to get in a party without paying? Knowing that you put up like $5,000 for something and everybody trying to like your contact list is heavy. You know what I mean? So it's like, imagine you have 5,000 people in your contact list, and all 5,000 are trying to come, and only 100 people are trying to pay.
To me personally, I feel like if you can get somebody to mess with you personally, it should be easy for them to mess with you businessly. That's my logic. But it doesn't work like that in today's day and age. People feel like, oh, because I mess with you personally, there should not be no business aspect of it. Whereas I'm like, yo, you have to support me so I can, you feel me, keep this thing going. Like, for example, if we have a party and my budget is like $5K, and you come and you're like the big baller in town, I'm expecting you to support me. But you're like, oh, you know, since you my little bro, let me get this table for 100 instead. And I'm like, you would do it for somebody else for that same $5K. You would come to me and expect the deal, because to them, there's no personal. It's just business. To me, because it's personal, you don't want to put business in it.
So do you ever find yourself in a position where you have to separate personal and business, especially when it comes to people you know on a personal side?
Oh, most definitely, all the time. I feel like that's where, you know, me and DJ Mambo work best, because it's kind of like he's that guy that he understands the dynamic of partying. He understands the dynamic of what people have to come do in order for us to break even at the door or make money or do that. So I kind of just, you know, trust him, let him do his thing, because I'm too much of a people person. I'm too much of a, all right, that's fine, go ahead. Like I said, like I've never been monetary about it. So he's like the, all right, bro, I know that's your friends and all, but, you know, we have to do this. So I kind of, you know, just entrust him on like the promotion side and like, yo, you know, go ahead, bro, do your thing.
So if you don't monetize things, right, how do you get your bread?
Like,
you got bills. I mean, let's be honest, you got bills.
Nobody wants to do this for free. So like I said, if you can get somebody to really mess with you personally, they'll understand the concept. And I feel like I have like a strong group of people who mess with me personally that will literally, they can get into the club for free, but they'll make sure I make my money. 3 times, it's all right. Shout out my nigga, that's BossLife. And keep watching Time with Time, you dig? Scrap!
So in the light of, speaking of, you know, the older promoter, why are you laughing? The older promoters and the younger promoters, do you have beef with any single promoter right now?
I wouldn't necessarily call it beef, but like creative differences, yeah, we have that.
He hit me with the creative differences.
Yeah, I mean, I can't call it beef because I'm not a fan of burning bridges. You never know who you're going to need or who's going to be that phone number you call. But a lot of these older promoters just don't treat us younger promoters how I would want to be treated. So it's kind of like, in order to do that. We kind of just do our own thing. But we still, you know, it's not all of them are bad. Some of them, let me not say a lot of them, some of them, but the ones that are good, shout out to y'all. The ones that are bad, your time is almost up, so.
In light of that, right, who do you think are your biggest competition when it comes to promoting in the DMV?
Oof.
And this three can, or not even three, this could be like your inspirations, like people that you were like, bruh, that's somebody I look up to. I'm trying to be like him, type of thing.
Gotta be Nana, man.
I knew you were gonna say Nana. I was just like, if you say anybody else, he's lying.
Nana is everywhere, man. It has to be Nana. I mean, we'll pay respect, you know, like the Cameroonian promoters, like Chick and them, but man, Nana is just.
And Nana's Ghanaian, right?
Yeah, Nana's Ghanaian, but Nana's business mentality towards like the promo game, like he's a go-getter. If you see it, like Nana's on it. It don't matter what it is. It can be Jesus' second coming. Nana will be on that show. Like he's a go-getter, and he's not like I don't know how to say it. Like he's just that person. Like, he'll look out. He'll always look out. He's not like, oh, I'm gonna hold all the money to myself. Like he's very open to looking out and helping everybody. If he knows something, he'll tell you. If he can put you on something, he'll put you on. So it gotta be Nana.
And it's funny how it's like the same way you say Nana looks out. You know what I mean? I know Nana, but I feel like it's always harder for Cameroonians to support our own. No shade.
These things are true.
But you know what I mean? But it's kind of like you say, Nana would look out for the younger. And I know Nana looks out for people, you know what I'm saying? But how do you feel about Cameroonian promoters who don't necessarily hold your hand and kind of put you into game with things? And it's so sad because I feel like a lot of the times our generation, we're hip to a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I know the kind of music that if I crank right now, Donna's going to like, you know, bump to it. But I feel like a lot of the Cameroonian promoters don't even trust us young adults, I want to say, to have a mind that's, I don't know, as creative as theirs, if I should say that.
I mean,
so how do you feel when with the Cameroonian promoters
they
and
kind of just shun you?
Yeah.
I feel like Cameroonian promoters, not all of them, but most Cameroonian promoters in the DMV, they want to follow status quo. Like, they think to promote a party is, okay, it's going to go like this, like this, like this, like this. If they tell you, I want you to do something like this, like this, like this, like this, and you're like, let's try this, they take that as disrespect. They take that as you stepping on their toes.
Boy.
And then they're like, I've been doing this for years, so I know better. And I'm like, yeah, but there's always room for growth. There's always room for improvement.
Changes, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, that's where the problem comes in. And naturally, you know, no shade to Cameroonians or nothing. We don't support each other. We rather support other countries around us than our own people. So what Cameroonian old head is going to want to see some young boy walk past and pass him and be better than him? So he'll make sure he keep you just close enough to where he can tap your head like, good job, my boy. You know, he'll never let you pass him, ever.
That's so sad to even hear it. I'm just like, oh, but why?
Hey, that's
In
what it
light
is.
of Cameroonian,
Yes.
give me your top 5 Cameroonian artists of the moment right now.
Woo!
I know one of them on your list. I know 2.
In order or just?
No, not in any order.
Oh, yeah. King K.
I knew that.
Detox. Those are must. Those are a must. Y'all have to keep
pay respect to them too.
Oh man, those boys are doing some phenomenal things, and I'm not just saying that because I know them, but they're doing some phenomenal things.
They're talented too, though.
I've recently been listening to a lot of RA, and he's dope. He's dope. I give it to him.
Call it again. What's his name?
RA.
He's like, got that child. Alright.
Yeah, DC. Dope.
You're hip to DC?
Yeah.
What?
DC.
I would not expect you to be hip to DC.
And, you know, pay respect to, you know, Jovi. Like, he leads the way and all of that.
I like that. Isn't it funny how everybody on your list is a rapper except Ari? And there's not one girl on your list. See, I'm gonna need you guys to respect us, man.
It's not that we don't respect. You asked me, like, name 5 of
Okay.
right now. I mean, there's a lot of females doing dope stuff right now. Shouts out to them, but you know, that's what I listen to is what I listen to.
That's
You
true.
ask me for what I listen to.
You're right. So let's get into a little personal TI, right?
Oh, here we go.
What's your personal life like? Because everybody knows promoters got a whole lot of females. What's your DMs looking like, boo?
My DMs is dry. I deactivated them.
What?
Now, all jokes aside, I mean, that comes with the lifestyle, you know. That comes with what you pick to do. So it's kind of like you have to embrace that, but at the same time, have self-control. You're not a promoter to jump from woman to woman to woman. You're here to change lives in a way.
You're here to change lives. Okay, doctor. You know what's so funny? You know, you didn't watch it before, but I remember I texted you once. I was like, oh my God, you remind me. Every single person around you, I feel like calls you Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Like your crew? Yeah, no comparison at all.
If you don't, you should definitely watch that show. He's on there, Teddy.
Oh my God.
You're on there. I'm just glad you don't leave Teddy's lives off. Because Teddy,
No.
the H word is definite. But how do you keep women off of you though? Because it's a lot, it's a lot of bad bitches walking around, and pull up to the club and like, oh, you should get me for free,
I just know what I got at home. That's it. That's it. So.
What do you have at home?
I have a lovely lady at home.
Yes. The
Yes.
boy.
All that other stuff.
Okay.
Don't care for.
I like this. A promoter with a woman
Yeah.
in the house. What's your favorite meal that she cooks?
Potato leaves. Could die for it.
Because she cooks them for us tomorrow.
If you want.
Okay, perfect. But what's the one thing that you want people to remember of you, of BossLife, of your brand?
I want people to remember that not all promoters are the same. Like, I don't know why I'm so hell-bent on, like, changing that image of promoters. Like, I feel like so much promoters get a bad rep and get a bad name. I want to be that one promoter they're like, well, all these promoters were this, but that kid just was something about him that we liked. And, like, I just want to be a people person. I just want to, like I said, make a difference. I want to bring back partying to partying. I'm so sick of going to parties and watching everybody stand around and Snapchat. Like, let's enjoy this music. Let's enjoy this time we have together. So that's what I'm trying to do.
I love that. What should we expect from your team, though? Mambo. Who else is in your team?
A DJ Mambo.
It's just you and Mambo?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's me and Mambo as like the core founders, but there's like subgroups under us that, either we manage or we're like working at artist development or like little things like that. So it's
what should we expect of Mambo? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Of Mambo, it's a complete takeover. That man is on everything. Mambo is skyrocketed. Like, Mambo himself is a whole brand right now, and it feels good to know like he came from BossLife.
Yeah.
So no matter where Mambo go, I'm like, yeah,
that's my boy.
That's my boy.
That's my nigga.
He was doing this before anything. So like Mambo he's on a whole nother level. Just expect Mambo to keep being a dope DJ, keep making beautiful business moves for us. He's just a marketing guru. Like, just expect a lot coming from Mambo.
And I'm hella, like, I don't think people understand, but this boy hypes me up. Like, when I say he's like my hype man, I'll be having the worst of the worst, and he's just like, girl, you got this. Yeah. So for me to just, fuck it all. I'm going to cuss, but fuck it all. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing so good. You're doing so well. It's like, I've been seeing people like petit frère, BossLife, petit frère now who is. You know, they've been saying that in the DM. Petit BossLife, petit frère now who is. Who do you think you are? But if people ask you that, it means you're doing something that is recognized. Like, they recognize it. And sometimes people are scared to say good job, but from me to you,
we'll embrace it.
Boy, you're doing a good job. High five.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And on that note, before we go out, actually, where can we find you?
Oh, it's easy to find me. I'm Expect Greatness on all forms of social media. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Expect Greatness. Look me up.
And for 2018, what should we expect of BossLife?
July 13th.
What?
That's all I'm going to say.
Are we in there?
July 13th.
What?
Yes. Wait on it.
July 13th, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, I'm your host, Heidi Time. And it's been a pleasure to have my boy, BossLife, on set with us. It's gonna be Papa.
Mine's not hot. This interview was hot though. It was hot.
Was it hot?
I can't lie
It
to you.
wasn't bad though.
No, it's just because I'm a natural
perspiration
I can finesse, but it was a hot interview, man. It's definitely a pleasure being on here with you as always, man. Phenomenal. I love what you're doing here. Look at you. Yeah, taking off.
Baby. Skyrocket.
Yeah, you're on it. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I've been your host. I go by the name of Heidi Time. And this is Time with Time.
I said, do you know what time it is?